Hey, what is going on, guys? Andrew in the Money Options back with another video. Today is April 22nd, 2025. It is a Tuesday, guys, so happy Tuesday. I hope you all are having a good day so far. As you guys can see, Tesla stock just reported earnings right now in the after hours. It did miss expectations, guys, by 35%. That is a big miss right there for earnings, and that's very bearish news, guys, for Tesla. We can see that Tesla did run during the market open, similar with the S&P 500 that had a nice squeeze, as well as the Magnificent Seven stocks. We can see the other companies really did move and go to the upside, but Tesla is starting to drop here in the after hours. Now, taking a look at their specific EPS that was reported, it was 27, and their estimated EPS was 41. That is a miss right there. Matter of fact, that's a miss in 2 quarters back to back. Missing expectations on revenue by 35% is very, very heavy. Now, taking a look at the Robinhood Gold. I got Robinhood Gold, guys, specifically for you, for my viewers, for the people that watch my videos and support me. I wanted to get Robinhood Gold just to kind of give you guys that research report by Morningstar and so on and so forth. It is a 3-star rating out of 5, an economic moat of which is narrow. The fair value they give for Tesla is $250, but I believe that Tesla will drop, guys, below $200 in the next couple of months. On the week, they're down 5.3%, and on the past month, they're down 11%. It is starting to drop, and it looks like it is hitting lower lows. We had a high here at 291, another lower high at 283, another one at 272, 255, now 237. This thing is dropping steadily, so it does not look pretty good for its long-term chart. If it breaks below, guys, this level of 220 a share, we can easily drop down to 215 to 210s a share on Tesla stock. Their earnings call is going to be at 5:30 p.m., so something to keep your eyes on to. And again, guys, their PE ratio is 111. That is a fairly high PE ratio. They have a big market cap of $766 billion, so there's a lot of money that could be flooded in this company and taken out. So you want to make sure you're playing it safe. Next, we have Amazon, guys. It's up $5.81 on the day, up 3.5%. This thing did squeeze. Up 5.5%. On the week, it's down 5%, but a nice little recovery from the bottom here at 165s. Now, I'm looking at calls, guys, on Amazon stock above 175 a share, and again, that is not financial advice. I'm looking at these contracts, the May 2nd 175 calls with a premium of 638. They have a theta of 0.36, delta of 0.48, so not a bad ratio. Theta is a little bit higher than normal, but that's all going to depend on the movement of the price. So I'm looking at calls on Amazon above 175 a share. Google up 650 on the day, up 3.3%. I got a feeling that it's going to, I'm sorry, my mistake. Apple up 650 on the day, up 3.37%. They are pumping, and they did squeeze above $200 a share. They hit 201s, actually, got rejected, and actually did come below $200 again. They were just at 190 yesterday, now up to 199.50s. It looks like they are starting to hit. It looks like this is a higher low here on the bottom. We hit a bottom at 172, another bottom at 190, and it broke above its level of resistance around 197. I'm looking at calls, guys, on Apple above $200 a share. And again, that is not financial advice. I'm looking at the May 2nd $200 calls above $200 a share. Now, I want everybody to know this. When I give you guys alerts or price points or levels, that is, first thing, not financial advice for every play. But the second thing, and this is something I want you guys to understand, is that doesn't mean I'm telling you guys to buy calls right now, or we're looking into buying calls. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. It's your decision. This is all not financial advice. But this doesn't mean for anybody to get in right away. We're looking at confirmation above 200 a share. So if it goes and the price point breaks above 200 with bullish momentum to the upside, then we want to enter. But if the stock doesn't break above 200, we're not entering calls. I'm not sure why, but some people thought that when I say I'm looking at calls above 200, that means I'm going to enter tomorrow or today or whenever, and that's not true. When I say we're looking at calls above 200, it means when it breaks above 200, that is our sign to enter. The Qs are up 2.6% on the day, up 11.27. On the week, they're down 2.8%, but it does look like they hit a bottom here at 428. I'm looking at calls, guys, above 450 a share on QQQ. And again, that is not financial advice. I'm looking at the May 2nd calls, and I'm looking at the 450 contracts. And again, that is not financial advice. This thing can move and fluctuate between $10 to $12 a day. Today, it was up $11. So you want to make sure you guys are understanding that we're looking at percentage movements and not numbers, but that does play a role as well. Google ended the day up 2.5%, up $3.81. This thing is kind of squeezing. It did break above 150 a share. They do report earnings, guys, on the 24th in the after hours. Now, look, their fair value, according to Robinhood Gold Morningstar, is $237. I think Google right now is at an amazing price to invest in. That is not financial advice, but I feel like right now it's still uncertain to invest because, well, it's never a bad time to invest if you're holding for long term, but I feel like we could see lower prices depending on the tariffs. I want everybody to know that Google focuses more on technology, clouds, softwares, and hardware. So it doesn't really have that much effect when it comes to the tariffs as far as Amazon or NVDA, because those are suppliers. But when it does come to the tariffs, they do play a little role because they do have parts as far as the Google Pixel phones and so on and so forth. Now, after that, we have the SPY was up 2.5%, coming up a little bit in the after hours, up 41 cents on the day. It's up $13. Nice little recovery, looks very similar to QQQ's. This thing is squeezing, is pumping. On the past month, it does look like it hit a lower high, which is decent. It's good to see. We're looking at calls above 230, and again, that is not financial advice. I'm looking at the May 2nd, 230 calls. Calls above, 530, not my mistake. Calls above 530 on SPY, and again, that is not financial advice. These contracts have a delta of 0.47 and a theta of 0.54, so it's not bad at all, but something to keep your eyes on to, guys. That is my price level. Taiwan Semiconductor had a pretty decent day, up 2.5%. It was up $3.66. This thing did kind of come back from its lows. It had a low of 146. Now it's back up to 151s. I told you guys that I'm looking at calls above 150. Comment down below if you entered. That was a nice little squeeze we can see. But it does look like it is forming a lower high. If it breaks above that level of 155 a share, that can be very bullish. So I'm looking at calls on Taiwan Semiconductor above 155 a share. And again, that is not financial advice. And I gave you guys the 149 specific calls a couple of videos ago. Those are 2 strikes in the money. Congratulations if you did play them. Microsoft up $7 on the day, up 2%. This thing has been selling off for so long, guys. I can really see this thing squeeze and pop off coming into tomorrow. I feel like this thing could really see 370s come tomorrow. Keep your eyes, guys, on Microsoft. I'm looking at calls above 370, and again, that is not financial advice. NVIDIA up 2% on the day, up $2. It might look like it is forming a bear flag here on the past month as well as in the past week. But if it turns bullish, we want to see calls above $100 a share. And again, that is not financial advice. Very volatile. NVIDIA right now is very volatile. Broadcom up 2% on the day, up $3.26. This thing was chopping around the whole freaking day. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Make sure you guys take profit before it's too late. AMD up 64 cents on the day, up 0.75%. This thing was so bipolar. It was down, it was up, it was down, it was up, chop, 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 up, down, down. Honestly, AMD is so risky right now to trade because it's just so unusual when it's fluctuating. Now, after that, guys, let's take a look at crypto. We can see Bitcoin is up 3.5% on the day, up $3,100. This thing absolutely squeezed. Up $7,200 on the past week, up 8.6%. Ethereum, guys, up 7.59% on the day, up $111. Coming up, and it's coming up pretty smooth. XRP up 3.5%. Dogecoin, guys, is up 7% on the day, up over 1%. Now, if you guys saw my video yesterday, I did in fact purchase some Dogecoin only because I had a little bit of my account, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get in real quick and get out, and I'm going to show you guys this confirmation right here. You guys can see that yesterday, this was in the video too, I bought 25,500 Dogecoin, and I sold it today for 16.3 cents, and I bought it for 15.9. So I made a profit of $111 on that crypto trade, which I'll take it. And I sold that, guys, when it was around 16.3. If I held it up to 17.2, guys, I kid you not, I literally would have been up at least $500. But I'm not looking at the profits for Dogecoin. It was honestly more of a fun purchase. I didn't make any research or do any due diligence on it. I just saw that, oh, you know what, let's get in a call, or let's just buy some Dogecoin real quick for a fun trade because it was down so much. And I saw that it had a little bit of a formation to the upside, so I just picked up 25,000 coins. And when I woke up this morning, I saw that it was up, and I'm like, okay, hell yeah, I'm up over $100. Let me just get out. And I got out, and that's just free money right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you guys go down and smash that like button. Let's try to get 30 likes for the video, guys. So if you haven't liked the video, make sure you guys just click the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to get yourself some free stock, first and second link in the description down below.